Hold on. Mr. Taiwo, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Daniel.
Daniel?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Quite a long time.
Don't miss my voice. He's
Yeah, good afternoon. Just hold on, please. Please check your mail. I've actually share the material. Is it recording already?
It just started.
I think it's recorded already.
It's recording.
Okay. Okay, that's what I want to know. Now, when we're going to talk about Hyper-V, that's virtualization. Hyper-V, we're going to implement window containers. Container is a new technology, or Docker. We're going to implement high availability. What do you have to do to make sure that your network is always available, your server is always available to provide services? We're going to deal with maintaining and monitoring servers environments. That's what this module deals with. To start with, installing Windows servers in host and compute environments. The first thing, how do you install, upgrade, and migrate servers over and workload? When you have a new server you just buy, you can just install it. Nothing is on it. A rack-mounted servers, a HP DL 380 or 420 generation 11 server. We're going to use our laptop for the installation, but the installation is actually correspond to what we have in our enterprise server. Is that okay?
Okay.
And the process is the same thing. There was no difference. Now, because they have monitor, we're going to connect monitor. If you have an enterprise server connected to the wall on a rack, if you want to access it, just connect your server, connect your mouse. The way you access your desktop, when you connect your desktop to your CPU and you connect your mouse and your keyboard, the way a rack-mounted server is also accessed. When you power it on, the way you power your desktop, it will show on the screen. Then you put in your password. Is that okay? The only thing is that you have higher memory, higher capacity. They are in terabytes. They have up to like 128 gig RAM or 256 gig RAM. They have higher memories and high capacity of, they have become 20 terabytes of hard drive. They have higher capacity memory and drive. That's the difference. Now we're going to talk about determine the window installation requirements. We're going to look at what's the requirement for window installation, appropriate Windows server edition that is suited for a workload. We're going to talk about installing Windows Server 2016, installing features and roles, services on the server. We're going to talk about different edition of server. We have Windows Core, then PowerShell. In this process, we're going to perform upgrade. When you say you install on the wall on a new OS on a new server. There was nothing on it, you install. Upgrade, you are using Windows Server 2016, you want to upgrade to 2019 or 2022 server, then you are upgrading. Migration is that you have an existing server 2016 and you buy a new server 2022. You now join them together. You're now moving, you both exist in the same network. You now want to move all the resources in what? In server 2016 to 2020, 2022 server. That's what we call migration. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now we're going to talk about automate virtual activation. You can actually make your sub VM automatically. You create one VM, you can actually copy and paste and create many as possible to actually have the same service running on it in that particular regard. We're going to deal with that also. Now, what are the edition of OS when it comes to server? We have Windows Server 2016 or 2022 Essential, Standard. We have Data Center Edition, For the essential is designed for small business. Standard is designed for environment where you need little virtualization, meaning that you need a physical server installed on a physical server, but you don't need virtual machine much. You only need one virtual machine. Are you with me, please?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Now, when it comes to standard, we have physical OS environment. When you say physical OS environment, we call it post. Post means I install an OS directly on my system. One post. One post. One host.
What does that mean? One post, one host.
Yeah, host mean virtual.
Okay.
Virtual operating system environment. Post means physical operating system environment. Meaning that on a physical server, you will install only one server. If you are using standard edition, and you can only install one VM. Are you following me?
Uh-huh.
But when it comes to data center, it supports one host, one post, unlimited hosts. Are you following me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Meaning that you can install as many VM as possible. Are you with me? And that's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can also incorporate your cloud. Designed for high virtualized infrastructure, include private and hybrid cloud. Means in the cloud environment, it's the data center that is being used. Do you understand? And integration of cloud environment with on-premises server. Then we're going to use server data center edition. That's what we're going to use for this class. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
We are going to use data center edition.
One physical and as many VM as we want, we can create it.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, are you with me?
Well, we with you, sir.
Okay. I'm coming. Now, Windows Server installation requirement. The minimum hardware requirement, your processor must be 64-bit architecture, minimum of 1.4 gig, minimum of 512 RAM, but that is what for the OS. But data center supports up to 640 virtual core CPU and up to 4 terabyte RAM, and you can support up to 64 nodes. Can support up to 64 nodes. Are you following me?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning node means that another server installed directly inside it. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Like a VM. A particular server can accommodate up to 64 servers, a VM inside. Now, that's for minimum requirement. You should know that the VM setup will fail if 64 bits, the minimum requirement, that's the minimum, but doesn't mean that your system have to be above that level. but just for the OS installation. Other processes are involved, then our system has to be what? High capacity, high memory to accommodate all of that. Is that okay? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the installation, you can do what we call clear installation. Installation that you just clear everything on your system, nothing was there, you don't need it. You can upgrade, you can migrate. I think I've actually talked about that. In the OS type, it can be data center or standard. Am I right? Edition.
Yeah.
If you can data center or what? Are you following me?
Yeah.
Now, they can come in form of desktop experience, which is GUI or core. Your server can be command line all through, where you don't have icon. Or your server can also be GUI. That's desktop experience. Can be desktop experience. That's GUI. Call me no GUI. The OS edition.
Core means no no user interface. If it's core, means that
core.
If it's CORE, core, right?
Yeah, core means CLI.
Oh, okay.
Core means is CLI. If it's desktop experience, it is GUI. Is that clear?
Okay. Clear. Yes.
This also.
Hold on, I'm not clear. Hold on, I'm not gonna lie. What do you? What was the question?
That?
Core means which?
Like
hello?
if it has if it's a core version, it means that it's only CLI, it's only command line.
It's only command line, exactly. You can only use script or command to operate it.
Okay, what do you mean core? Core. That's the question, Changer. What do you mean? What that's the question I want to know. What do you mean by core?
Like
what do I mean by
the OS
core? CORE, right? That's what you
yeah.
right?
CORE. Core. Mean command line. CLI.
Is
okay. So that's what core means?
Yes.
If it says that a server is a core server, means that it doesn't have GUI.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
So you only have to use Linux command.
Yes, Linux. We have different command. PowerShell command. In this case, we're going to use a PowerShell script to run core.
Are you going to teach us PowerShell?
Yes, we're going to use part of this course.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, Mr. Taiwo, I love you.
Yes.
Yes.
PowerShell is part of this course.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because
even PowerShell integration with Azure online, we want to see how we use PowerShell to even deploy something on cloud. It's part of this course.
Yes. If you're working,
so by the end of this course, would you consider us a mid-level or expert in PowerShell script?
It's an associate level in PowerShell script.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Do you understand that?
If you're working in an enterprise environment as an IT expert, especially security, you must write PowerShell, and especially if they're using Microsoft products.
Yeah, we're going to use PowerShell.
Most enterprises use
when
Microsoft.
We're deploying Nano, we're going to use PowerShell.
They like to say Amazon and my iOS is taking over, but a lot of enterprises use Microsoft.
Majority of enterprises use Windows Server.
They use Windows Server because it accommodates majorly all the OS. Most of the vendors applications they use are compatible with Windows servers.
Yeah,
that's why majority of them use it.
Yeah, but also has to do with Bill Gates monopolizing and that too. But that's being different from our discussion.
That's the game. It is what it is.
But it's only few that use Linux environment, and most are even use Linux environment.
So what do you mean Linux? You mean Linux?
Linux, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Forgive me. It sounds like you said somebody's name.
No. It's Linux. Now,
Okay,
if you look at, let's say for Oracle, that what killed Oracle. Oracle phased out gradually. Microsoft take over. Microsoft SQL Server take over because Oracle was just Linux based.
Yeah, even when they tried to incorporate GUI, it was just for basic things.
Yes. That's
Meanwhile, Oracle was so powerful, especially their servers, their database,
that time
was so powerful.
But they can't deploy it on Windows.
They refused to move into using GUI and working with other vendors.
Exactly. That's why when SQL came, like Apple. When SQL came, they overtake Oracle. That's why Microsoft SQL is basically now being more in sale than Oracle database. Are we there?
Yeah.
That's what we have. Let's move on to next one. Now, installing we're going to deploy what we call nano server. In some experiments, a nano server is a serverless server. It's a serverless server.
Serverless server.
Yes. When you say a particular server is a server, it has all the required function. DHCP, DNS, you can use to deploy all servers roles. But when it comes to Nano, it can only deploy limited number of server roles.
Okay.
That's what we call it, serverless server. It doesn't have all the features of servers complete. It can only deploy DHCP, DNS, web, not major server. Why do we use Nano? Because of if you incorporate all the service of a server into one server, it takes a lot of time and memory and capacity to come up. Now, if I need like a web, I want to use a server to deploy a web server, and I want it to come up fast. If the Nano server go off, immediately it will come up in the wall in next 1 minute. And services.
So I have a question.
I'm listening.
Okay, I hope this is not a stupid question. This is my first time hearing Nano server.
Yes.
And what does it do again? So, like, what does Nano server serve again? I'm like, I didn't actually understand.
Yes, if you understand, in a CCNA, we do server client relationship network. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Where we deploy DNS, DHCP, and web.
DSP, yeah.
Now, Nano server can do DHCP, DNS, and web. It cannot do Active Directory work. It cannot do storage services work. It cannot do identity work. It cannot do so many advanced work.
So why do we still use, why is Nano server important then?
But what is important is that it can deploy DHCP, DNS, and web. Services that are not sophisticated.
Okay, but I'm sorry, I hope I'm not asking too much question, but
don't worry, go on.
Isn't that the so the server that does all the DHCP, DNS, Active Directory, what is it called? What is that kind of server called? Is it called?
That's the main server, Microsoft server.
So it's called Microsoft server.
Those are Microsoft servers, yes. But Nano server is like okay, let me call it a minimal server. Do you understand that point?
Okay.
A minimum.
I think so.
A minimum.
Yeah, I understand. So it just does the minimum work of a regular server would do.
Exactly, yes. It's a minimal server. Okay. It doesn't do sophisticated work of what the server can do.
Okay, and then in what situation would you use a Nano server if your regular server does everything? Or do you expect to see Nano server in small companies that don't have the budget to get the regular server?
Okay, let me just give an instance. In most of our ISP that we have, that we deploy our web online. If I want to go to my website now, my web content is not more than maximum 50 gig. I know 50 MB. Most of the web server, if they are bigger enough, they can up to 1 gig. Assuming I want to deploy on a server, I'm not want to use entire data Microsoft server for it. Just a web. For people to access it, is that okay? It's too much because I just need a web services. I don't need Active Directory work.
Okay.
In that case, I don't need to deploy on my server. Maybe I have many servers in my enterprise, but I just want a particular server that will host just the website alone. I'll use Nano server.
Okay.
Advantage is that if you deploy it as a VM, if it goes off now, it will come up immediately, you power it on. It doesn't take time to boot. Maybe before you boot, you come up with all the services, you load all the requirements, it takes like 5 minutes. But in the case of Nano, it takes you like before the 1 minute is up.
It boots like a regular system.
Yes. And it's a command line base. It's not what?
It doesn't have GUI.
It doesn't have GUI. And we deploy it using PowerShell. And this is related to what we call the concept of what? Container. And Docker. Okay. Are you with me? That's when we get there, we're going to see some of the work and Nano server can do. We're going to see the diagram. Can you see the core? Can you see the server with you a desktop experience? Can you see Nano?
Yes.
You can see it's an headless 64-bit deployment option for Windows servers, deepen refraction with cloud emphasis, cloud fabricate and infrastructural clustering, networking, born in the cloud application, was born out of deploying ASP.NET, that's the web, into platform as a service. It means that when Microsoft come up with, people can host their website online on their cloud. It was Nano they were using for individual people.
Okay.
So that when they deploy their they deploy their website, it will be contained in a Nano. Then you can now have many Nano deploy on the wall, on the server. So that it will be lighter for individual one. You will not go and install one server for one person. One server for one person. Do you understand now?
Yes. So, Mr. Teo, I was going to ask you something.
I'm listening.
Can, like, as an organization, maybe if I'm working for an organization,
yes,
a corporation per se, can an organization have their own web application, like their own web server, and host their web applications?
Of course,
within
yes.
Premises.
Within premises, exactly. Many organizations do it.
Really?
All you have to do is host your domain, host your organization, your server in your premises, buy a domain. It's just Titacom.com you need to buy. Then deploy your domain controller, connect it to the public domain. Once your server use your NAT, Abi, remember NAT?
Yes.
To map your private IP to public IP in your domain instantly, everywhere in the whole world, your domain will point to once they point to your IP address, it will point to your domain. Yeah. You come to your premises. Then you can access your server from your premises. Company do a lot of it. People that there's like online business companies, that security company that don't want their application to be exposed to the internet, they do it.
is exactly what I was going to say. I think it's more secured.
Exactly, it's more secure to save your, make sure your servers, your application is within your enterprise.
If you
can guarantee your security.
If you collect an attack that confuses you,
exactly.
you unplug your server from the internet and troubleshoot.
You might not even need to unplug. You have a sophisticated firewall before the connection to the ISP.
Yeah,
your firewall
before getting to the server.
Eh?
A lot of firewalls before getting to the server. Your network
exactly.
will have
yes, you can't just penetrate. If you attack one firewall,
will have firewall.
Exactly, you still have a lot of firewall before you can actually get to the server itself. That's what we have.
We have firewall.
Eh?
I said, and the server too, we has firewall.
Yes, yes. But server is not a special. No, everybody. Remember when I said that you deploy DSP on a router, but it's not its primary work. Am I right?
Yes.
Server can do firewall, but it's not its primary work. Do you understand now?
Yeah.
Like Cisco, ISIS, all of them, or OASA, their firewalls. Also Fortinet and L5, all of those provide firewall in their own in the firewall environment to make sure that firewall, the major work of server is to provide host enterprise services. Now, the roles extend the server core. The Nano can come in form of what? VM and container. Hyper-V and Docker. Nano can be deployed in that form. Role and feature outside the Nano, no binary or meta in what? In the OS. It means that what by no binary or meta. Binary and meta are the content that make up the image of that server to add it up. A standalone package installed like app, fully drive supported, also support what? Anti-malware, to prevent malware. Nano server is a super small footprint. Installation option can be installed on the physical host, as a VM guest, as a container OS. It supports Hyper-V. It supports scale-out servers, scale-out file servers.
What's that? What is scale-out file server?
A scale-out file server is that you have a distributed file system where you can use to host file and folder that you want people to have access to. Let me give you an instance. We have in bank where they have some file they normally print. Customer relation, when we get there, we say we need, okay, they will print out the form for new account, for complaint. Are you with me?
Yes.
For other services. This particular file was shared on the server from the central office. Okay. And every branch can have access to it. Such is a file server.
Okay.
And it can be scaled out. It means reach out to many people and allow many branches to access to it. And can actually expand as required space. Maybe people save something on it. You keep expanding based on what size of the files or restriction given to that file.
Okay.
That's also it can be used to deploy DNS, failover clustering. If you remember, we deal with HSRP.
Yeah.
That is failover on the router. If one router fails, the other router take over. That's when it comes to what? Connection.
Yeah.
Also, if I'm actually going to attend to my customer server, let's say Facebook now. Facebook server, there are many of them. You might access your Facebook now. When you access it, it might be that the server you are that answer your request is the one close to your region, close to Nigeria. If that server fail, your service will fall into another world, another server. You know that one server has failed, since all of them have access to what is central storage to answer your request.
Okay.
It means that in that case now, see all these companies, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, they have a cluster of servers that have access to central storage.
That is failure tolerance.
Yeah, for fault tolerance. In case one fail, the customer, that's what cloud is also structured on. That we call zone and availability. We have different zone in server, in a cloud, to make sure that they have data center. Like Microsoft has data center in 19 locations. I think it's up to 20 something now. All over the world. That's when we are deploying cloud, we tell us you should use your nearest location, zone. You can actually close to your region. And you can replicate to the other side. You can say, okay, my file should also be available in other data center. You can actually, that's why if one data center fail within a region, it will fall over to another region. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now we also IIS. IIS is web server in Microsoft. Apache is a web server in Linux. Do you understand me?
Yes.
That's IIS. It can also be deployed to you deploy IIS.NET Core, ASP.NET Core can also be installed on a Lano server. Those are services you can deploy. You can see that there was no Active Directory, there was no complicated, there's no right management protocol, there was no VPN, there was no other service deployed in this server. You only have few services, which is what, according to this, it's also 7. No, it's actually not 7. All the IIS is just 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. IIS, IIS.NET, IIS, ASP.NET, all of them are IIS services. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Well,
we can refer to Nano server as a lightweight server.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. A minimal server, a serverless server. You can call it so many names. You can call it edgeless server, which is a subject of container also.
So is it possible to oh no, this is on the folder you shared us. I was going to ask you to set a PowerPoint, but it's in the folder, right?
It's in the folder, yes, yes.
Okay. Is this PowerPoint in the folder?
Yes, it's in that folder. Folder that let me go back. Maybe check your folder now. You should be able to get that.
Yeah, let me check my folder again.
Check it down, please.
Okay.
No, there's no PowerPoint in the folder.
In your second, there are 2 folders there. Check the second one.
Yeah.
See them here in hello? Hello?
Yeah, there, Mr. Taiwo.
Hello?
Yes, you can hear
Sorry,
me.
I lost connection. Okay, Mr. Emma, can you share your screen? Let me share. Let me see that I want to be sure you have access.
before I opened, there are two folders, NCSA 2016 notes and the NCSA server October 2022. I was on the notes. Now I have opened the server on.
The other one, you've seen it, Abby?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay. What about Mcsa-Azure?
Yeah, Mr. Taiwo.
Have you seen it?
I'm checking my own. No, I'm checking my own right now. Give me a second.
Let's confirm. I want to confirm you've seen those materials.
Yeah, I caught a bad cramp in my leg, so just give me a second.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I was laying down on the floor following you guys. Okay, yes, it's synchronized. I have 2016 note and October 22 note.
Okay. Open it. Let's see if you can see that slide there.
Okay.
Should I share my screen?
Let me make you host.
Okay, thank you.
You can share your screen now. You can share your screen, Mr.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Tayo.
Yes.
Are we going to do anything on Office 365?
Office 365 is a service. I will show you. It's not hard. What you can do, Azure. It's not hard now. It's a simple service.
I've been
what's the name of the PowerPoint again, sir?
Yes, go back, not here. Go back to you're on the note, right? Go back to, go back to the second one. Yes, no, the first one.
Yeah.
Then you can see them there. BK, no. The one of BK.
No, not this one.
Which one?
BK. That's those BK. Those one.
Okay.
Open it. This is networking. Go back. You can close this for networking. We're starting with the 7740. Last that one. The one below. Yeah, open that one also. The one below, that's it. Okay, this is still okay. The middle one. This is time for this last one. Close it. It should be the middle one.
Also, go up.
That middle one. That one. That one.
Okay.
That's what this one we're working on. Yes. Can scroll down.
Okay. So would you like us to go over these slides before our next class?
Yes. I want to go over it. But let me go back. Let me show you our material. The other material there. This was the slide. This was theory about our deployment. Go to MCSA. Go back to the MCSA. Go back to the second one, the notes. This one is for slide and book.
What note, sir?
No, that one. That second one. MCSA 2016 notes. Second one,
Oh, okay.
The first one is for slide. Second one is for this is your note.
Configuration.
7740. This last one, That's what we are starting with. In this place, we're gonna deal with what? One. Yes. We're gonna deal with Nano. See Nano there. Nano server, Hyper-V, failover, ISCSI. Yes. We're gonna deal with them. Yes, that's.
Oh, is my background too noisy? Sorry.
No.
Please.
Okay.
Go back, please.
Okay.
Press escape. These are the we're going to do some configuration. Check the configuration. See configuration of Nano on top of it.
Okay. So what are we using to configure, by the way?
Go back. All of them are. So these are the nodes for configuration. Open it. Open that Nano. You scroll down. You see the configuration there.
Not this one.
No, this one. Yeah, you are in another one. Go back.
Okay. Which one do you want me to open then?
Second to the last, yeah.
Yeah, the last. That one to the last.
Okay.
No, second to the last.
This is second to the last, sir.
Another one. This one. This is the configuration. Can you see the step there?
All these things?
Yes.
What's the step? This right here?
Yes. From top, from Windows Server 2016, Nano, image generator, copy this. We're going to use fast script to get it. This is step.
Oh, it's command line.
It's command line, yes, PowerShell.
Oh.
Go back.
Okay, sir.
We're going to do a lot of services here. Let's go back to the second module. Let me just show you the preview of material there.
Okay, which one, sir?
7741. Go back,
go
back.
Okay.
Yeah. 7741, yes.
I'm right here, sir.
Yeah, we're going to talk about DNS, DHCP. These were DHCP, DNS configuration.
Oh, group access to group policy.
Yes, group
like
policy, GPO is a major part of our work. This DHCP access, client access GPO.
Are we even configuring distributed file system as well?
Yes, we're going to do that. That's DFS.
Okay.
We're going to deploy DFS, distributed file system, where you can centralize your file management. That's, we're going to do all that. Go back to the last one. 7742, the identity. Yeah, we're going to talk about Active Directory.
Oh, so we talk about Active Directory on the last
module.
One.
There are many services of Active Directory. Central management, right management, certificate authority. PowerShell, relational site and services, Active Directory site and services, read-only domain controller, forest and web control. Those are things we're going to window registry, right management, RODC. These are everything we're going to talk about when it comes to what? The last module. Now, what I want to do, I want us to go and download the Windows 10. If you have the Windows 10 already.
What's it called? Windows 10?
Images. Windows 10, Windows 2012, 2016, and 2019, or 2022.
Is it the OS or the server?
The image.
Image. Sir, is it possible to download it in my VMware?
Yes.
Instead of the system.
Yeah, we can do it on the VMware, of course. Yes.
Okay, can you show us the step?
Yeah, can you open the VMware? Yes, I want to open the VMware workstation, exactly.
It's open.
Yes. Then, do you have Windows 7, the Windows Server 2016 image?
No.
I will send you a download link. Then you can go and download it.
Okay.
Let me even check if I preview, if I have the image already there in my system. The link, if I've saved it last time I download, I think I've downloaded. Let me check my material and see if the link to that download is there. I want to say resources link. Okay. Hold on, let me just take a look at it.
All this server,
yes.
Are we going to install it direct on our system, or we're going to install it on top VMware?
On the VM, we're going to actually, I want us to do something. For us to get full functionality of a server, we need to partition our system and install it on a partition. I'm going to show you how to shrink your volume. So that our system can be a full server. Mcsa-Azure.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you how to partition the system from go back, minimize the Hyper-V VM. Let's see how to shrink. Yes. Minimize it.
Okay.
You're going to go to control panel. Go to control panel, please. Control panel, type control panel there. That's it. Then go to category on top. Select large icon. Go to category. Category by your left, by your right. Category by your right. Then large icon. Want to see everything? Then we'll go to admin tools. I'm looking for admin. Go back up.
Administrative tools is the first one. All the way up.
Yes, up.
No, up I did.
You don't have administrative tools?
Okay, Mcsa-Azure.
No, they see my screen. No, they see screen they see.
It's not there.
Oh, I'm seeing it on mine. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, let me see the edition of window you are using, Mcsa-Azure.
Okay, how do you said the version of window I'm using, IB?
Yes. Go to press your window button. Just type PC, type PC. PC, right click on this PC. I'm looking for this PC. Your computer, or go to any of your, go to your folder. Go to your folder. Down, that yellow. Your yellow button down. Minimize this. Your folder directory down. Your file option down. That yellow here, click it. Open the folder. Open it. No, the yellow one. No. Don't go to the yellow folder.
This is the yellow folder.
Right click on this computer. Right click on this computer. This PC. Let's see the property of your PC. Properties. Windows 64-bit OS. Home Premium. Hey. Doesn't matter. Home Premium is what, Mr. Emma, which edition are you using?
My system is I'm using.
Either you are using Pro.
I'm using Windows 10 Pro, yeah.
Mcsa-Azure.
Yes, sir.
Because your system is not Pro, that's why admin tool is not showing. But let's find our way.
Hold on, what do you mean it's not Pro?
Yes, it's Home Edition.
You're using Windows 11 Home Edition.
It's on Windows 11 Home. It's not for professionals.
There's a difference between Home and Pro?
Yes, this one is not for professional.
There's Home, there is Pro, there is Enterprise.
Yes. The best to use is Enterprise or Pro.
I'm using Pro.
For Windows 10 or 11?
11 is available in 10 and 11. But you must use Pro.
Okay, how do I get Pro then?
It's actually available in all OS version. Right from SP, yeah. I remember when I used to run SP and the 7.
Yeah.
So how do I get the Pro then?
Then the method is you can download it. But in this process, I'm going to show you how we can do that. You can get it free. You can get it free. We will give it for free. But what happens is that
I don't know if your license will cover it though.
Our license can cover it for you.
We use license versions here.
Yes, you can use. If you can, I think your license should be able to cover it. But let's do it like this.
Which license are you guys talking about, if you don't mind?
Your window license.
Those will not understand. Back in Nigeria, we don't care about license agreements.
Yes. We use
OS.
OS.
It's not here. Everybody's OS is licensed.
It's licensed.
With the crack OS.
Okay, help me crack this one because me, I know if you pay for this.
Now let's go to Mcsa-Azure. Click on
yes, sir.
your start button again. Let's search computer management. Press your start button. Type computer management. Computer management. Okay, that's it. Click it. Yes, go to disk management. Mr. Emma, after the administrative tools, you see disk computer management.
Yeah.
There you see disk management. Why, Mcsa-Azure, why your own does not have administrative tools? You can also get it through here. Is that okay?
How, sir? Okay.
By searching computer management, disk management, please write that step down. Search computer management.
Okay.
Disk management. Are we there? Then this way, right click on C drive. I want to shrink your volume. I want to create a partition out of your drive.
Right click on which one?
Right click on C drive. C, the one in the middle. See your C drive in the middle.
Not that side. Yeah.
This
no,
side.
the down one. The down one.
The down one.
You see down. OS. No. The bottom. Look at
I don't see C.
The blue. Yeah, the blue one that show blue color.
Oh.
Right click on it. Inside it. Right click. Now, hold on. Let me explain. Shrink volume means that you want to create a partition out of your drive.
Okay.
I want to shrink my volume. I want to get partition out of my drive. You know, now your drive is 1.
Yes.
Now you want to make it 2. You want to use the second one to install server.
Okay, how do I'm sorry, I'm trying to hear you. I need to get hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear most of you, yes.
I can hear you. It's small.
Okay, can you right click on the C drive?
Yes, right click.
You know, presently your drive is 1. Am I right?
How do you know my drive is 1?
Because you only have C drive.
I'm not understanding, but okay.
Go back to your okay. If you go to your computer, go to computer. That place you went to the other time. Leave this one. Don't close it. Just go to your folder, your yellow folder. Don't minimize. Leave it. Go to your C drive. See your C drive.
You have only C drive.
But
if
so OSC.
Yes, your hard drive was not divided. It's just 1.
Okay.
Then when you divide it into multiple, you are creating partition.
Huh?
When you divide into multiple, you are creating what?
Partition.
Partition, yes.
So when you create multiple
drive, that's what we want to do. We want to divide into multiple drive. Your system does it have physical network port?
Yeah. It has a USB port, HDMI port.
Network port.
Network port, does he have it?
Okay, yes, I have.
What about Mr. Uzo?
Which one is network port again?
The one you used to connect via wireless. Do you have wired one?
I have HDMI. I have SS. Yeah, I guess you can say this is.
Okay, right click on your network port on your
Actually, no,
you connect wireless.
I don't have a network port.
Okay, you only have wireless ports.
We only have wireless ports.
Okay, click on the wireless port. What happened to your screen?
Where?
He turned his system.
Okay. let's have right click on wireless port. Let me see it. Your wireless connection down, beside your battery, beside your speaker, at the bottom. That wireless. The one beside battery. No, next. The one beside speaker. No, the one beside your speaker. That one. Right click on that one. No, for that one. No, that's it. Right click on it. Right click. Open network. Open it, yes. Scroll down. Advanced network settings. Go to advanced network settings. Click it. Advanced network settings. Click it.
Wait, I already clicked. Oh.
No, that's it. That's it. No. Go back.
Mr. Tawo, like, what's the storage space require for this partition we want to create?
At least, let's say we have 150 gig.
150?
Yes.
I think I need to order a new system.
Mr. Uzo.
Yes, sir.
Slow down.
I'm scrolling down, sir.
Okay, more network adapter. See it. More network adapter. Can you see it there? Down. See more network adapter option. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, don't really have. Your system does not have wireless. No problem. We're going to use.
He has Ethernet, but it's disabled.
It's a virtual Ethernet. I think you use it for another thing. This one is not for physical. This is for VPN.
Oh, it's virtual Ethernet, yeah.
Yes.
Which one? Are you talking about Ethernet 3?
Yeah, Ethernet 3.
Ethernet 3, yes. It's a virtual, it's a VM connection. VPN. Okay, that's I'll send the OS download link to you. You go and download it.
Okay, sir.
By next week, we'll start installing.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay. Any questions so far?
I'm excited.
Okay. See you.
I only have about 60 gig free space on my hard disk. I think I need to free up.
You can back up all your major things. Please back up your film, back up your something outside your system. Please. Yes.
I don't download movies. I don't know why it's occupies so much space.
Maybe some of the VM you create, you don't need them again. You can remove them.
Okay.
Some of the VM, Mr. Uzo, let me show you how to access your. Go to your VM virtual machine. Some of the VM you create, the space you might delete them, but their storage must still be there.
Right.
Yes. Go to your VM.
Okay, sir.
Let me start mine.
Yes.
Okay.
Then put your pointer on any of the windows, the one you create. Ubuntu, near Debian, no, on the list. On the list by your left. On the list by your left. Then you see see where they are stored. If you go to document, virtual machine, you see go to document. See where they are stored. Go back, go to the go to your folder, down. You want to see where this VM is stored. Click on it. Go to document on top. See document after download.
Visual machine.
Yes.
Okay.
Virtual machine, second folder. Up. Yes. Open it. This is all your VMs. Once you delete them from VM, you must delete them from here. This is their storage. If you leave them here, they'll still occupy your system. But once you don't need them again, you come and delete them here and delete them from that place.
Okay.
Once you delete them from the VM, you right click on the VM and delete them. You come here and right click and delete them also.
Okay.
Sorry, I should take your space. Please. Let's try and work on that. Any of these VM you might not want, you might not need. Like that Windows 7. I don't think you need it again.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Yes. You can right click on it and delete it. You have to delete from the VM first.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it together so we can.
So yeah, minimize. Don't close, minimize.
I know I'm not closing this up.
So yeah, click the VM. Then right click on Windows 7 here.
Okay.
By the list, in the list. Right click on the Windows 7 in the list. Select remove. Remove. Yes. Then let's go back. Let's go to the folder. And also remove it here. Right click and delete.
Trash.
Yeah, trash.
Okay.
Yes. You're done. All right. Okay. Take space. Anything you delete on your VM, you come here and delete it.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Do you have anything in your VirtualBox as well?
Do I even have? Yeah. Hold on. Let me make sure. I don't have VirtualBox anymore. It should have been deleted.
If you have anything there.
Oh no, I do have VirtualBox.
Okay. You're not using virtual. Anything you want to delete from delete. Oh yeah, go and delete from your recycling bin. The one we deleted now, Windows 7. Also delete from your recycling bin. Go to your recycling bin. This one, your VM also, delete it exactly. Also, this is your VirtualBox now.
Yeah, I want to delete it. I don't use VirtualBox like that.
Maximize it. Put pointer on it to tell you the location.
Yeah, where's the location? I can't even tell.
Put pointer on the VM. That's the location. Can you see it showing?
Where's the location?
Click on it. Right click on it. Properties. Or settings.
What do you see?
Settings, number one. I want to know the location. Fill description.
Huh?
Description.
Oh, description tab.
Description tab. It's not there. Check storage. I want to know where they are stored. Click on storage. Share folder. I don't know where is the VM store. I want to know where is it. I want to see
machine folders.
Oracle VirtualBox.
It's actually supposed to be on documents. The same place you view.
Let's check. What you put this here is Kali. It might not be in the same place. I don't think so. The Oracle VirtualBox is not in that place. You can search for it.
If it's not there, then go to control panel, go to programs and delete the visual machine.
The story will still be there. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see where description. Why is not showing the description?
I think.
Oh, I removed it.
I think it's.
You can right click to remove. You can right click on it. Delete all files. I
think it's my download that's.
It's removing all the files, but I want to know the location of VM. Go to your search. Click window. Type Oracle VirtualBox, Oracle VM. Yeah, for that location. No, yes, no, not launch. It's location we are looking for.
Oh. So I'll go to properties. Hold on.
Yes.
Sorry.
Click on it. That's see.
Open file.
Open file location exactly.
Nah, it can be this 2 kilobytes.
No, it's not.
Nah.
This is the running file. Go to. I want to know where his store is. VM. Go to program file. Go back to your C drive. Your C drive. Click C drive. This PC. Go to this PC. Your system. Go to your system. This PC. Your folder.
Yeah, that's
yellow. Yellow. That yellow. Click on the folder. Click it. And go back to this PC. Up. Click it. Open your C drive. Then let's search Oracle on top. On your search for box. No. Second one. On the search box, type Oracle VirtualBox. Or VirtualBox. Type VirtualBox, yes. Do you see it? Okay. Okay. Let me see where is this searching? No. Does you see it? No.
Yeah.
Go to program. Please go to C. Okay, you only see the you see the app. It's only the app is seen. Let me see where. Go to C user. Hello?
Yeah.
Go to C now. Your C drive user.
C, where?
Your C
go
drive.
where?
Your C drive on your system, yes. Go to user.
Okay, how do I go to user?
Go back to your C. Go to this computer back. This PC. Go to this PC back.
Oh, okay.
I think it's one showing here. Okay, don't worry. Go to user. Yeah, go to your C. Open C drive. Double click. Then user. User. Then user. Your account. That's it there.
Click on or delete it.
They open it. This is where he store his own file.
Okay.
This is where he store his own file. You already delete. The only thing about it is that when it comes to VirtualBox, once you delete from the application, you say delete all file. It will come here and delete it by itself. Do you understand? Once you delete from the app, it will delete the file by itself.
Browser has enough storage space, so
there's
no point deleting everything. The system is I think 400
exactly. Okay.
I still want to delete it.
Mine is 260.
So go ahead and delete it.
Yes. Good. That's it.
And then delete this file.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's all. Okay, see you. Sir. Please, I will send the link to you to download all the file.
Which one is this one again? How many VirtualBox are come down?
Open that one. Open that one.
Oh, it's empty, sir.
It's empty, exactly.
Delete the folder.
See Packet Tracer, my best friend.
I'll tell you.
Okay. See you. Any other question, please?
No, sir. Just if we have any question, we'll text the group chat. Then just let us know when you send the link for us to download.
No problem. I'll send it to the group.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
See you next week.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right.